If this video has reached you, it's because you just toggled creator mode. Now listen closely. Your world isn't fixed. Your world isn't rendered. It only renders to match who you are. It's truly a high-tech simulation that responds to one thing, and that one thing is the state that you consent to being true, and then that's pushed out. Your inner talking is the code, your imagination is the engine, and everything you meet out there in the simulation every day is just you pushed out. And here's the shift. And I want you to do this right now. Make this right now. Stop asking yourself, is the simulation real? And instead realize it's real enough to mirror you, right? You've experienced that. It doesn't mirror your wishes and your worries, but it only accepts your accepted state. And when you quietly accept that I am the person for whom this already works for, the scene begins changing, and the 3D is just the loading screen that's catching up, the lag, or whatever you want to call it, the loading screen, waiting to happen. So picture this with me right now. Your attention is the cursor, and wherever you rest it, those things are going to load. They're going to load. Your assumptions are the graphics, and your inner dialogue complies to that outcome. And the lag that you call waiting for your manifestation is just the buffer. It's not a denial. Listen, you don't have to push every pixel on the screen, and you don't have to chase circumstances. You authorize the screen by choosing a new state. Free will isn't micromanaging events. Free will is selecting the level that your identity is, and from which all the events that you want must obey to. The simulation must obey that. So ask yourself this right now, out loud if you can. What state am I quietly agreeing to right now? Maybe it's almost there, or someday it'll happen. It's too hard. Or do this. It is done. It is wonderful. I remember when that was a problem, but it no longer is. These aren't cute phrases. These are debug commands. And that means they rewrite the screen because they rewrite you, your state. So let me make this very simple. If you open your bank app from the state of I don't have enough or I'm short, the simulation hears that. And it renders more, creates more shortage. And if you send a text from a state of I'm ignored, the simulation hears that too. And it renders more of that same thing. This isn't moral, it's mechanical. And your accepted state is the API. Neville Goddard said this, okay? Feeling is a secret. And by feeling, he meant identity. The quiet, settled I am underneath the noise. And when you consent to being the one for whom it already works for, the bridge of incidents, they have to appear. And your only job is not to wrestle with those bridges, not to rate the bridge, but to walk the bridge while keeping your inner talking loyal to the end that you chose. Here's a clean picture. Imagine you're in a theater. The film on the screen is your day, and the projector is your imagination, and the reel is your inner conversations. You can yell at the screen. You could throw popcorn at the screen, but nothing changes until you swap the reel. The upgrade is you saying, I swap the reel by changing my inner talking. Most people glitch by negotiating with the three-dimensional world, the simulation. They pick a state, I am chosen, I am prosperous, I am healthy. And then they scan for proof from the old state. And that's like logging into a new account and refreshing the old dashboard. The upgrade is you saying, I stop refreshing the old dashboard and I stay logged into my new I am until the screen catches up. Okay? But I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you 3 common traps to help you. And here are the upgrades. They are stated exactly how I want you to say them to yourself. Trap number 1 is reacting. If something pops up in your world, you react to it, right? You pop off. The upgrade is you saying, I respond from the end, and I let my inner voice answer first. Of course it works out for me. It always does. That's trap one. Trap two is checking, constant status checking. And you scream, I don't have it. The upgrade here is you saying, I assume possession, and my tone, posture, and planning reflect that it's already handled. Trap number three is splitting your I am. By day, you say, I'm powerful. By night, before you go to sleep, why isn't it here? The upgrade to this is saying, I return to one non-negotiable identity, and I live there, and nothing can change that. And when you live this way, you'll notice glitches. The timing that's too perfect to be random. People repeating your inner sentences back to you. Doors that were closed before, they've started to open. And the upgrades is you saying, I nod and I keep walking because the render is doing its job for me in the simulation. Now let this land in your mind. Your imagination is God in action. And that means not a distant figure, but the creative power within you. And when you consent to a scene, you anoint it. And when you revise a memory, you recut the reel. And the future edits itself to match that. And when you refuse to react to negative frames, you stop funding that branch of the simulation, and that is full domination. You may be asking, what about free will? And here's the answer. You have all the free will that matters, where it matters. You can state your selection. You pick your own concept of self, and the world will conform. You don't hire the extras, you hire the scene by declaring who you are. The how belongs to the bridge, and the who belongs to you. The upgrade is you saying, I choose who I am, and the scene obeys. Listen, pay attention. And to the part of you that feels tired, that you don't need another marathon strategy, you need a clean acceptance. One inner sentence that you refuse to back away from. So you need to choose one now and make it final of who you are. Maybe it's, I am the one whom money is normal and money treats me like family. Or, I am the one who is loved and chosen and my world proves it. I am the one whose body remembers perfect order and my body cooperates. I am the one whose work is in demand. The opportunities invite me. The upgrade is you saying, this is final, and I walk as this has already happened. It is right now. It's who I am. And when the old state knocks, and it will, smile. Smile, but don't open the door. The upgrade is you saying, get thee behind me. I already am. And then you continue as the person who already has it. And it isn't denial. It's authorship. That's creator mode. It's creator mode. And here's your simple self-check. Observe and listen to your inner talking, your inner dialogue. Is it gossiping and talking about fear, or is it steady, loving, and final and abundant? Your inner talking is the thermostat, and the upgrade is you saying, I set it high and I stop fiddling. Rooms warm up and lives do too. And use Neville's stabilizers as daily state keepers. Like, isn't it wonderful? It is done. I remember when. Say them softly and say them often. And let them hold you in the end that you had already chosen. There's nothing out there that has authority over you. Not algorithms, not markets, not timelines, not other people's moods. Okay? And authority belongs to the one behind the eyes of I am. The upgrade is you saying, that's me, that's who I am, and that's always been me. So today I want you to choose abundance and don't chase pixels and don't argue with the screen. Don't argue with the simulation. Choose your state and guard your inner talking and walk your bridge without rating it. And let the simulation catch up to what you've already consented to be true of yourself and your world. And if this has met you at the right time, you already know what's next. You aren't trying to become anything. You're remembering who you are. And the moment you remember, the world remembers with you. Isn't it wonderful? It is done.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.